I'll use Jake for that sport anyway. Just like in slavery, man. When y'all got together on plantation day and you wanted to see if your boy could jump higher than his boy. It's the same thing. You wanted to see if your boy could run faster than his. Or you make them fight to the box to the death, man. Okay? It's the same thing now, man. Combine, it ain't nothing but the training camp for the slaves. See who run fast, who jump high, man. You know? But then you still want to give credit to a position that you want to put your Edomites in, but here in the last years you can't keep the Israelite from that position. So what you do, you keep drafting, and then you once Jake get hurt or something happen, you'll say, well, we're gonna move you here, and then you study. In the end, you're trying to move your people in those positions, man. Those, hey, they wicked. Okay, it's wickedness, man. And Jake them sit up and wait on this stuff, and the same guy that basically quarterback basically said F you Jakes. That's basically what he said in a nutshell. Bump you Jakes, man. But guess what? He'll get right there on the football field and hike that damn ball and throw that ball, and you same people that whatever town you in, you still gonna root for that same person. Man, that don't even matter no more. Man, that's why a lot of you people gonna die, man. Because you are walking hand in hand with this devil, man. Okay? Esau, man, it don't mean you no good, man. Matter of fact, let me read this little article. Some of this article. Some of this article that I got sick. Let's see here. Let me find it. I think this article was posted by Apostle. This is called, let's see here. This article is the Rutherford Institution, John Whitehead's commentary, okay? A guy named John Whitehead, all right? It says, this is not a revolution, it's a blueprint for locking down the nation, right? He said it's not a revolution, it says a blueprint, right, for locking down the nation, man, okay? Now, let me go into that word. I'm gonna go into that word blueprint. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay, the word blueprint. Oh man, it's probably finna get ready to start storming. The word blueprint is a detailed plan of how to do something, right? It's a detailed plan on how to do something, okay? Now, we go into blueprint, that comes to my mind of Willie Lynch letter. That was basically like a detailed blueprint on how to basically control your slaves back in that time, okay? And then these different blueprints, right? They come together. They come together in these different places. Like you'll have like every year they'll meet in places like the Bohemian Grove, right? And they'll sacrifice the Urolog, which is the kid. They'll sacrifice it to Molech, you know. And then they'll have these meetings, secret meetings on what they're gonna do. So it says a blueprint. It's a plan on how to do something. So the plan is on how to what? Put us back into what? Slavery, man. And that blueprint, at the end of that blueprint, it's the RFID chip technology, the radio frequency identification device technology. That's at the end of the blueprint. Because once you take the RFID chip, that's like a badge of servitude, okay? This all plays in part of this vaccination that they want you to take. Okay, it all plays part of it. Okay, RFID technology. You read in Revelations 13 chapter, 16 verse. It speaks of that technology, that mark, charagma, man. Okay, this is part of that plan. Okay, this is a detailed plan to do something. Okay, it's Psalms 83:1. Keep not thy silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power, man. Okay, we that's a prayer that Asaph is like, keep not thy peace, man. Hold not thy peace. Come destroy this devil, man. Okay, we should be in that same mind frame. You know, that's why you see all these different, the Lord has that spirit going out, because that's why you see people basically putting videos up on all these different killings that's happening. People are posting it, putting videos and actually posting it, man. Okay, that's why you have that. You got the men of the Lord coming out week in and week out, pushing the word, pushing this doctrine, holding out our peace, doing the extra videos. Okay, every time you look up, brothers got a different video going up. You can't even keep up, man. Because once you subscribe to all the brothers, man, if you miss like 15 minutes of checking your messages, it's already like 100 different messages or maybe 30 videos that went up. That's how fast-paced the thing is moving, right? So we keeping not the silence, man. All right. You got people, they filming this stuff that's happening, so they not keeping silent. And it says, "For lo, thine enemy make a tumult," right? A commotion. You know, when they get in their meetings, it's like the thing that they want is to what? Come against us, man. All right. And it says, "For lo, thine enemy make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulting against thy hidden ones." They taking a shrewd counsel, man. They come together in these secret places, man. All right. And it says, they have said, "Come, let us cut them off for being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." So they say, come, cut them off. Let's cut them off for being a nation, right? That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, okay? And that's what you have when you see that blueprint, okay? That plan, that blueprint, okay? And it says, I ain't gotta get my glasses for this. It says, this is John with Whitehead. When it gets down to having the use of violence, then you are playing the system game. Okay, it said when you get down to you having the use of violence, that's what you see going on. You see people coming against the cops. You see the cops coming against the people. It says, "Established with our rate, pull your beard, flick your face to make you fight. Because once they got you violent, then they know how to handle you." That's John Lennon saying that. Once they get you to fighting, then they know how to handle you. It says, "Brace yourselves. There is something being coerced in the dens of power far beyond the public eye, and it doesn't bode well for the future of this country." It says something being coerced in the dens, okay? Now, what is a den, right? What is a den? Something being coerced in the den. What is a den? Okay, now let's look that up. A den is an informal or comfortable room in your house right? What's the most comfortable room in your house? It's the bedroom, okay? A small and quiet room in your house where something goes to read, work, or etc. Now, that comfortable room is normally, like a lot of times, it's your bedroom. That's that comfortable room, right? It's a lot of times your bedroom. Now, watch this scripture right here. Micah 2:1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Because that particular, that room, that little comfortable and informal room, a lot of times is your bedroom. Because a lot of people sit in their beds and that's what they think, okay? And it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is power is in their hand. It said they devise iniquity and work evil in their beds, man. Okay, then let me look that up. Okay, it says Micah 2:10, 2:1. They devise iniquity, meaning they esteem, they make plans, right? They planning that iniquity, which is that sin, right? Like you said, if they get you to fight, they already know how to handle you. These people already had the blueprint, the plan already made out. When you see these different presidents, when they go passing laws, they already have that blueprint of what to do, what particular time to pass the laws, when to pass the laws, okay? Y'all, a lot of times y'all think they doing all this on the fly, man. This has already been scripted out and wrote out, man. All right. It says, up on their beds in the morning when the light, they practice it. Meaning they what? They accomplish it, right? They put it into effect, okay? It says, because the power is in their hands. They have that power because what? They have the money. Okay, so Esau like to sit in the think tanks and whatnot, and they come up with all these different laws. They've been done it years and years and years ago. Okay, they've been done it. All right. It says, woe unto them that destruction, because destruction is coming to them. And the ones who are able to do this are the elites, man. They're the ones who are able to sit up in these particular, sit up on their beds because ain't no issues. They don't have issues. They have issues of poverty, okay? So they're able to sit and do, right? They're able to do it. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds when the morning's light. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and they take them by violence, man. And that's how they took America, man. When you covet, it's greed, right? They wanted America, man. So guess what they did? They came over here with Columbus. They came over here with different interpreters. And they took it, man. They took it by force, man. They killed the Native American Indians, man. They took it by force. Actually, let's see here. You see? They gave our look, smallpox. Fed our kids to alligators. All right. Like, you can't forget. They say you can't forget what the white man did, man. Gave them smallpox. Columbus didn't drop his sword for hours in and hours out. All right. And it says, verse 2, they cover fields and take them by violence, and the houses, and they take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage, man. They oppressed our whole heritage, man. Made it to the point where Jeremiah was 17 said we will be discontinued from our heritage, man. Right? We will be discontinued from our heritage, man. Esau done a number, okay? All right, now back to this article. let's see here. Okay. Now it says there is something being coerced in the dens of power far beyond the public eye, and it doesn't bode well with the future of this country, because the future of this country is what? Thermonuclear destruction. And the future of the Edomites, right? This is slavery, man. And it says any time you have the entire nation so mesmerized by a political theater and public spectacle that they are obviously to all else, you better beware, man. Okay, they mesmerize you with all this COVID-19 and these race riots, man. But it says this, 2 Corinthians. Second Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Least Satan should get an advantage over us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." When you're ignorant, that means what? You don't know. So we are not ignorant. Mean we are not knowing. We know that his devices, man. When you see, he just said, when you get the people to fight him, then you know he know what to do. So it's all been orchestrated playing, man. Okay, all the way from COVID-19, and then when people say, "Hey, you know, we hip to that shit," then they know that when it get warm, it's not gonna be there no more. They go right into something else. They went right into a riot situation, a sedition among men. Okay, and what all it's trying to do is Trump's trying to basically maintain the presidency so he can be more dictator, because we thinking, hey, the Lord is basically gonna let him be the one that help bring World War III and destroy America, man. All right. So we are not ignorant of his devices, man. It says, anytime you have a government that operates in the shadows, it says, speak in languages of force and rule by fiat, you better beware. At any time you have a government so far removed from its people as to ensure that they are never seen, it says, heard or healed, those elect to represent them, you better beware. And we know them as be the elites, man, because we don't see them, man. The richest people in the world ain't never worked a day in their life. We know them to be the elect, man. Okay? And government means what? Mind control. Okay? It means dealing with mind control. Govern goes into mind and meant control. Governance control meant is mind. Control the mind. And that's what they doing. Okay? Look how they got everybody wearing masks on their face, man. Well, knowing if you breathe in oxygen, you breathe carbon monoxide. So if you put a mask on, guess what? You're gonna eventually you're gonna be breathing in small amounts of carbon monoxide. Okay. The rain doing its thing now, and it says, what is unfolding before us is not a revolt, but a looting and burning and rioting and violence and anti-revolution. The protesters are playing right into the government's hands because the powers that be want this. They want to excuse to lock down the nations and throw the switch to all out martial law. They want a reason to make a police state stronger. So they want a reason to bring a police state, right? And that's what they're doing. This is the book of Revelations 12:12. And it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Right? Rejoice ye heavens. So who's in the heavens? Yahweh Shai, the angels, right? The men who have labored, who have passed on, they are in the heavens. It said, rejoice ye heavens, because they know that the time is at hand, that the Lord is getting ready to send his son back to for this new order. basically that new world order being the order of who